Hello everyone, welcome to the Cape Wrath Trail. It's my birthday, we've just got off the ferry, there's Fort William behind us there, there's a bogey running out my nose, and we're off, so let's go. I hope you like pain! It's went a bit smelly. This is ripping my neck. That was meant to be a bagpipe. Over there you can see the seafood restaurant where you get the ferry from, and that's Fort William basically all along there. Cape Wrath Trail, Moss, the dog and I, and we have about 16 days off work and we plan to do 17 miles a day. I don't really want to do much less than that, I don't really want to do much more than that, so I'm aiming for 17 miles a day. I'm going to be wild camping the entire time. I've had a cache of food at the halfway point, so just now I'm carrying about maybe 7 days worth of food, 7-8 days worth of food on us. The base weight including gas is about 10 kilograms. I've had to take more stuff because of the remoteness of the Cape Wrath Trail. You know, you're quite out the road, so there's a safety element as well. And my food weighs about 4.5 kilograms. So my pack weight just now without water is about 14.5 kilograms. So we got here just about 10:15. It's all road walking for the majority of today until we cut off to the right, which should be to the north to go up to Glenfinnan, and that's us. Brilliant day for it, not too sunny, not too cold, not too anything, just perfect. It's still predominantly all road walking like this, probably more than half of today. I'm not sure the exact distance of road walking, but it's a lot of it, but that's alright, it's all good. Mile munching. You can always tell when we're not too far away from civilization in Scotland, can't you? Eh? A cheeky wee tin of export. One thing I'll say is along this stretch of road, and to be fair I think the entire trail, there's basically loads of water everywhere. I mean, that's almost like a burn every, I don't know, every few minutes it seems. There's loads of them. This is Saturday morning. As you know, I've got the 10 o'clock ferry. This road's not very busy. I wouldn't say it's very busy, which is good. As it's my birthday, I'm doing a giveaway. I'm giving away a brand new Alp Kit Cloud base or something it's called. So that's what I'm actually going to be using. I've used it the past couple of trips, but I'm going to be really putting it to its test in this trip. So one of them is up for grabs. Look for the end title, go to my channel and look for that giveaway video. Subscribe to my channel, put your name in the comments and I'll pick someone out at random. There's a couple of cars there. One thing I would say, there's not that many cars on this road, but when there are cars here, folk drive like douchebags way too fast. Absolute cracker of a day. There's quite a nice bit in here, so there is. It's at the 6.66 mile mark. That's where exactly where I'm at just now. It's really nice, it's scenic. And I just think, see if you were to get the last ferry, that's maybe if you were to get the last ferry about 4:45 and walk the 6 miles to in there, you could wild camp in there. and that would be like a nice wee head start to your trip. You know, so for me, I drove up, I didn't drive at all. That's one thing, by the way. See, car parking in Fort William, it's totally changed. They've got a lot of wardens now. Long stay car parks, it's a £5 a day. If you're away for 16 days, that's a fair few pound. You used to be able to park in the Morrison's car park, but now they're policing that as well. So they've really clamped down on parking, and I think the residents have permits. I'm not sure if every single street's like that, but you'd have to check more. When I looked at it, I just thought, do you know what, I'm just going to get the train to Fort William, 20 quid, and get the train from Inverness back down the road. Just so much easier. If I had the afternoon off on Friday, I could have got up here and caught that last ferry, and then I'd have had a 6 mile head start for the sake of an afternoon. That would have been good. So that's something when if you're going to be walking this and you're route planning, maybe do that, because that's a lovely wee bit in there. It's all very Highland looking around here actually. The trees and I guess the colours, really nice. I like this actually. All my kit list I'll be putting up, just keep an eye out for that. There's a metal decked bridge down there. If you hit that, you've gone too far. We need to come up here. I had to map out and I was looking for some of the features. It's the Harvey map, and it just didn't show the detail on the map to catch this. And I hit that bridge and I suspected something wasn't right because I couldn't see it in my Harvey map. Because we've been walking along that road for 7.25 miles, you kind of become complacent and you're just sauntering along the road, you know. This is what we're into now that we're up off that main road and on this estate road. Still a really nice day. That's like all those miles I've done, and I've only just there finished a litre of water. I must have been traumatised after how hot it was in that Sky Trail with drinking 6 litres of water a day. That's a lot of filtering, you know. I've got a new filter that I'm going to be trialling on this trip. I had the Sawyer Mini before, which I've still got with me. That's like a 0.1 micron whatever. I've got an MSR something, their water filter. It's a hand pump, so you're not filling up that wee Sawyer bag and all that sort of carry on. It's just like a wee thing that you dunk in the water and you pump it. That's 0.2, so it doesn't filter quite as finely. So I'll be able to have an increased flow rate with my MSR. So what I'm going to do is, rather than filling up 2 litres at a time, and I'm just going to, because there's so much water, so many streams and burns on this trail, I'm just going to fill up, once I finish 1 litre, I'm going to fill it up quickly, drop a chlorine tab in, wait half an hour, good to go. Because my pack's heavier than what I'd like, that will help keep the weight down, not carrying 2 litres of water at a time. I'm half my water weight. On you go. What you got there, Moss? Oh, it's nice around here, really nice. I mean, even there, look in there, see that right there for camping. So that's 8.76 miles. Getting a wee lie down. Is that good? Is that us? Let's go then. All happy, look. Hey. I forgot it was my birthday there today. I keep forgetting about it. It's not really that important anyway. If you're going to do the Cape Wrath Trail, why not start it on your birthday, you know what I mean? So it's just Moss and I out. Wait, yeah, not. There's some sort of shit fly in my head. Having a wee munch. Aye, there's new shit flies on the go here. Highland shit flies. Yeah, one seems to have munched my temple. Wee basket. Wait to see this, I'll end up with a third eye growing out the side of my head. Right, look at these guys. See that? What are they? Whoa, check that out. Cool. Check it out. Commando Bridge. I'm not going over there. We keep going on this road. We don't actually cross this guy. There you can see where we've came up, and we're going around here and up to the right there. My watch keeps going off to tell me that the pressure's dropping, the atmospheric pressure's dropping. So there's a downward trend in air pressure, and that normally indicates that there's going to be some foul weather coming, as you will all know. So I've been spoiled today. Might be in for a wee soaking over the next coming days. I've put Moss's little boots on because this is an awful lot of track walking we're doing, and I don't want her getting her... If you haven't watched some other videos, you'll see in the Sky Trail video, I actually had to carry her for 6.6 miles. I don't know why I don't say just 6.5. I'm a wee bit funny that way, but yeah, I had to carry her for 6.5 miles in my rucksack, carrying all the stuff that normally lives in my rucksack in my hands. That wasn't good. You can see that if you go to my channel, the Sky Trail. It's the second last day. We'd done the West Highland Way before that, video series of that's also on my channel. She didn't have any problems then. I don't know if she's picked up an injury, I don't know what it is, because she can't talk, although she nearly can. So she can't tell me, and she can't tell me if it's sore, and because she's a little trooper, she'll just keep going even if it's sore. Even when she was on 3 legs, she was wanting to keep going. But I just couldn't have her on, I can't, I would rather ditch all my like super expensive gear and carry her than have her in pain like that. So I got these boots, which cost a pretty penny. This is 12 mile mark. We've still got 5 miles to go. We just came up there and we come across this Bothy. I'm not even going to bother going to try. You can see there's a lock in the door and there's no handle. Otherwise I would have went in and oh, we'll see what happens with that. That's us 13 miles in now. I believe we go up over this guy, diagonally up, then drop down the other side. And just once we've dropped down the other side of there, that's where, that should be 17 miles, and then I'll start looking for a campsite. 15.43 miles just now. By the time we get over this, it'll probably be slightly over the 17. Like I said, I was wanting to do 17, definitely not. Did I say definitely not over 20? What I can't do is push too hard at the start. We've got a lot of miles, 230 miles, 240 miles or something to go. What I don't want to be doing is cracking on all eager as anything at the start, then come day 7 being burnt out. Need to just pace it out. I've worked out 17 miles a day, and then there's a last day to get to Cape Wrath to get back, because transport, that's like a weekend, so there's transport considerations. This will be good in the tent tonight. Someone's in there crashed out, snoring like hell. That's 15.77. That's if they're doing the Cape Wrath Trail. They might not be, they might be doing something else. But if you're watching this and that's you, might see you later on in the trail. If not, good luck, happy hiking wherever you're going. There's a dose of folk camping. You can see where we're going up. So not really that long to go. 16.25 miles. Yeah, that's a better view. And up around. I'm pretty sure that's as high as you go. It looks higher than it is. I don't think it's that steep. A couple 100 metres or something. And once you get up there, it's a gentle descent all the way into Glenfinnan. So quite a nice day, an easy day. Good tracks, dry, mile munching day. It's difficult, more difficult with a heavy pack. But yeah, good, really good day, really good day. Good terrain, good track. I'm enjoying this route so far. That really is lovely. That just looks amazing. I can't believe how epic that looks. That's us at the top. It wasn't that bad at all. Nothing to worry about, really isn't anything to worry about. It's quite gradual. easy ground. It's not like really, it's not rocky or anything, it's like soft, well not soft, it's just grass and track, so aye, ideal. Not a problem at all. I wonder what all those guys camping down the bottom were doing, well guys and lasses. If they were, I wouldn't fancy doing this first thing in the morning, I'd rather get it out of the way at night. And saying that though, camping down there, I'll need to see when we get over, because the higher up you are, of course, the colder it gets. For however many 100 metres, you know, it's like a degree, 1 deg C colder. Oh, right in the muck, but aye. So I might drop down here. That's 17.64 miles. Let's see what's over here. How much we're going to drop down, go and find a campsite. That's us in the tent, all pitched up. Everything's out as per usual. Moss is fed, she's sleeping, and I'm just getting my dinner on. I'm in my sleeping bag and all that. I'll check the GPS to see how far we came today, and then we'll do map time after I've had some tea. See, in the meantime though, check, there's midges are out by the way. Wait to see this. It's the top of my mess tin, and I cover it just to let the thing heat up, boil quicker, and all the midges have just been landing on it and getting done in. There's moss sleeping down there. So I'm going to give this a stir and get tucked in. Just had a spoonful of peanut butter there and it was like the best thing ever. I had a super noodles and this pasta pesto. I like to just put a little bit of water in and like get my spoon, just like scrape the edges. I boil the water, just scrape the edges to take all that loose stuff off. Steamed it up. What you'll see is midges in there because they fly up and hit that hot water. So what I like to do to that is to add mashed potatoes and tan that, and that's like cleaning water and another wee dinner. Then add hundreds of salt and seasoning, and then I tan it. Okay, map time. So how far off we came? 18.49 miles. Now, we get the wee ferry. Can you even see this? Right, we get the wee ferry from there, and we started walking down here, all the way down, all the way down. And then when you get to here, it peels off to the right. If you keep going along this road, see the red and white down there, you go across a wee bridge where that river is, to the left of the path going off up to the right. It's a metal bridge, so you'll know you've went too far if you miss it. It says up here, private road, no vehicles, you know, it says it's for an estate and such. You come along here, there's a few wee cottages dotted about which you go past. Then you come along and up. Where's that wire bridge? Wire bridge there. I went halfway out onto it because I don't know why. I wanted to see what it was like, and it was ropey as anything. I went out with my rucksack on, and then I was like, do you know what, I'm going to end up falling in here and ruining this full trip. Don't be so stupid, just go back. So that's what I did. Then I kept going along here, all the way along this Kona Glen. Loads of brilliant wee camping spots along this straight bit here, by the way. Short crop grass, the animals have obviously been in at it. And then up to here, and you see the big thick dotted line? It stops about there. Now this corner down here, that's where those folk were camped. And there's a big flat area where you can camp there. So they seem to be really popular. The guys sleeping was further down here. They were all camped just here, where the path comes up, takes a left and takes a right. I kept going up here. See, when you're coming up to this bit from afar, you're like, oh man, that looks huge. It's not at all. It's really gradual. It's fine. It's not bouldery. You're up it in no time. It's not a problem at all. It depends how gassed you are, because I can't remember how many miles it was by the time we got there. Well, it was probably about 17 actually. So if you're really knackered by that, going up any hill with a big rucksack's going to be a nightmare, but out with that, it's not a big deal. And then we came along, and then I was wanting to go here, and I think we're actually just down about here, just past it. So we've went a wee, even though it took like maybe a mile longer to get to one than what I thought, we still came a half a mile further along. Then tomorrow we go into Glenfinnan and we'll go onto the viaduct and on.